just started, and we are underway from Cincinnati. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Passing, it's Dalton. That's complete to John Ross. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now Joe Mixon. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Andy Dalton. And that's complete. It's Green here. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Check 24. Here we go. Can. Hey, high 7.
Now on 2nd and 13. Dalton. He completes it to Boyd. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. The quick slant caught.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. Check.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Working out of the gun, Winston. Flushed out right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. 3rd and long for Winston. Got a man, it's Breshad Perriman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. This is caught at the 20. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. And even 40 yards.
Check. Come on. Sunday. White. Zone.
From the red zone now, Winston. That's caught by Howard. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 17 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at the 40.
3, 218, chop it. Check. 5-6. Yo,
now Dalton. He's got Green. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Let's go.
And the Bengals first down.
Dalton going to break the huddle, come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. From midfield here, Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
Number 28.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Regular. Mike 51, Mike 2-2. Move. Switch. Showing it. Hey.
They run for it with Mixon. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Check 52.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The throw over the middle taken in. Mike Evans, he's going to go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 61 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Undercross. Tight dog. 25. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Following the interception, Winston. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. It's a gain of 35. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
57 to Mark. Here we go, D. Here I come. 57 to go.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Well, that's true. You've said that before.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Dalton. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Good. Chance. Here you go. 368.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. Open man is Ross, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 46 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead is down to 4. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. From the gun, Winston. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. You go. Green, come team. Hey, stop. Check 49. Check. Easy.
Throwing, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Jameis to throw it. Flush to his right. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Wait. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Easy.
To throw, Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
54 Mike. Army.
On first down, Mixon. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They go back to the ground. This time, Barber. He's got a first down and more past the 30. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Peyton Barber, 84 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down in the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Finding Green complete. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A toss play to Mixon. And an alley to run. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd and 1, Dalton brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Dalton operating in the red zone now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Dalton. And able to find Green. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. On 2nd and goal, Dalton.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Here's Mixon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And this is back to a 5-point game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he just falls short down at the... One-yard line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. They'll try to run it in with Jones. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. On second down, it's Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones taking it in as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination, and they got it done on the second try.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 44, 44. There you go.
They run the counter. Bernard call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this third quarter of play.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So don't say nothing. Here you go. Can.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones with his second touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So now a two-point conversion attempt coming for Winston and the Bucs. They're going to run forward Jones. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. So that one will be accepted.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 40-yard line.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Come on. Come on.
And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run it with Jones. There he goes, left side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And he keeps carrying the ball into the... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. He's picked off at his own 46. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take